This is going to be your ultimate guide to getting coaching clients on Twitter. All right, and why in the world should you trust me? I know there's a lot of grifters, scam artists nowadays. I've built my coaching business to 107K on Twitter, and that's 107K per month. And this is Stripe screenshot. Let me zoom out here. Here we go. Okay, I'm still learning how to use this whiteboard tool here, but gross volume 107.3K, net volume 98.7K about. So I'm going to break it down for you. How do you actually get coaching clients on Twitter? There's going to be 3 big steps that we go through, and it's going to be very actionable. So please implement this. If you do, you're going to make a lot of money from it. All right, hope this is fair. I'm giving all this away for free. So number 1, the first thing that we do is we need to get followers, of course. All right, we know this. We need to get more attention. You're watching this, you're probably a coach, you're probably a great coach, probably great at what you do, you get great client results, but you're wondering, like, how the hell do I get more attention, more followers, more eyeballs on what you do? All right, here's what you do, specifically on Twitter. All right, there's free strategies right here, and there's also paid. All right, so for free, if you want to grow your audience for free and get qualified followers, it's very important to know. All right, followers are not going to be like third world countries or followers who have like completely nothing to do with what you offer. This is going to be qualified, hyper-targeted followers. All right, so free strategies. I have 3 of them here. The first one is the Dream 100, and this is a modified version. So if you know Russell Brunson, he runs ClickFunnels. He's one of the founders, and he makes many, many millions of dollars per year. He's one of the greatest marketers of all time. He came up with this thing called the Dream 100. And the Dream 100 is basically a list of 100 people of basically who your avatar follows, where your avatar hangs out online. So if you notice like your competitors or other people who basically serve your avatar, either in the same capacity, maybe they have a very similar offer to what you want to do, or completely different, but you just know that your avatar follows this person. You would put those accounts on your Dream 100. And what you do is engage with those accounts, engage with their content, leave comments. That's the basic strategy that most people do, most people already know about. But the advanced stuff that will actually get you ahead, especially on Twitter, is this. All right, send these accounts, once you've already engaged with their stuff for about a week or so, send them a video DM. All right, custom video DM. Basically, all you say is, whatever you resonate with their content, whatever you like about them, share that. Be authentic. Make sure it's genuine. If it's not genuine, then don't do it. But with this, I did this especially when I was starting out from zero. All right, 0 results, 0 experience, 0 followers online. No one knew me. And I did this. I sent a bunch of video DMs out, and literally every single time, just about every single time, I got a message back from these big accounts with tens of thousands or even 100,000 followers. They're like, wow, no one's ever sent me a video DM before. I really appreciate it, man. Something like that. I start to build a relationship. All right, that's what we want here. All right, send a simple video DM because no one does this. You will literally stand out. Excuse me, I know I hit the mic here. You will literally stand out instantly if you do this. So definitely try this out. You're going to get great results. Like, try this today. You will get great results with this. And the reason why this is going to grow your audience is audience share. All right, when you build a real relationship with someone else who also has your ideal avatar as their followers, and you build a real relationship, they're going to start to comment on your post. They're going to start to like your post. And what that happens, when they do that, the Twitter algorithm will show some of your posts to their audience now. So you get audience share happening. That's one of the fastest ways to grow your account. So that's how you do the Dream 100 strategy. You actually do it at the kind of advanced method with video DMs. Number 2, freebie campaigns. All right, so freebie campaigns are basically a post where you said, hey, I'm giving away this super valuable, amazing free thing to help you get your dream outcome, whatever it is for your avatar. Lose weight, get fit, find the dream moment. Whatever it is that you're selling with your program, you give away some document, some guide, video, PDF, training, something to help them get the dream outcome. And you give it away for free. And you say, hey, just comment this keyword below this post and I'll DM this to you. All right, it's called a freebie campaign. When you do this, you get a lot of comments. All right, a lot of comments because people want your free thing. All right, it sounds super valuable. Yeah, you just have to comment. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. Like, sure, I'll comment. All right, so you get a ton of comments and you DM a bunch of these people. So what happens here? Why is this so great for growth? All right, so when you do this, you obviously attract your ideal avatar because you're really calling out, hey, avatar, do you want this amazing free thing to get you your dream outcome? So, of course, only your avatar is going to comment on this post. And the more comments that you get, the more it's pushed in the Twitter algorithm. So more and more people see your post and more people ideally, like your avatar see your post. All right, your avatar is probably friends with people similar to them, right? So it's only going to attract more and more followers that are hyper qualified for what you do. And you also get them in the DMs which I'll get to that in just a moment later. But in the DMs, we can start to convert them into a paying client. All right, so freebie campaigns are super powerful. Number 3 is viral content. So I won't get too much into this right now. This could be a really, really big masterclass if I do. But viral content, so much goes into this. But basically, study your niche. Look at what is validated, what the market already loves, and they already like engage on like crazy, and create content like that. Create viral content. All right, that's free strategies, paid strategies. You can do Twitter ads. Twitter ads right now are just, they're stupid arbitrage. Like, it is so cheap to get qualified US-based Twitter followers. I was running a campaign. I got US-based Twitter followers for 8 cents per follower. All right, that means I can get 1,000 qualified followers for $80. $80. And so with my offer, like, if I could just close 1 out of 1,000, which is like no brainer, like that's stupid. Like, of course you can do that. Definitely recommend Twitter ads. There's also amplification, which is basically getting retweets from other big accounts. That's another paid growth strategy they can do. All right, this has helped me grow to 138.5K followers. It might be a little bit more at the time of this recording, but these things work. All right, that's number 1. Getting followers is the first step to what we need to do. All right, of course, we need attention first to actually convert that attention into paying clients, and we're getting there. All right, I'm going to show you how to make the money, how to get this in your Stripe account. Number 2, pre-suasion content. This is some advanced stuff. Man, I don't know. I'm going to reveal all the secrets here, but pre-suasion content. No one really knows about this. No one really does this. And this is the term here. Pre-suasion was coined by Robert Cialdini. He's one of basically, I don't know. I think he's called the Godfather of influence, something like that. That's what they call him. Basically, a guy that knows how to persuade people, how to influence people on a very, very deep level. And we're applying that to our content. All right. So what we do here, the whole goal of it, is you want content that builds this domino belief. All right, if you can build this belief in your audience, they're going to pay you. They are going to pay you. All right, this simple belief, I believe you can get me the dream outcome. All right, you is you as the coach, I is an I in your audience. All right, so your audience believes this, that you can get them the dream outcome. You are the best person to get them the dream outcome. Important thing, that belief is not binary, so it's not yes or no, they believe this, it's to what degree do they believe this. How much do they truly believe that you are the person that will get them the dream outcome that they want? All right, there's a lot of ways that we can maximize this belief. All right, so absolutely what you need to be doing is me showcasing proof, results. This can be your personal results, whatever you're selling. This can be client results. Absolutely, if you have client results, please, please, please share this on the timeline. This builds so much belief in what you do. It can also be killing key objections. All right, so example of this, I have this down below. So this is an example of pre-suasion content. So 1,000 follower account, 5 calls booked in 1 day, not too shabby. All right, I have a little picture of client results here. So what I'm doing here is, of course, this is client results. Like, yes, like people I work with, they want to book more calls. Yes, 5 calls booked in 1 day, like that would be amazing to them. They get like 5 calls a month, maybe. So also killing an objection here with, this is only a 1,000 follower account, so it's not a big account. It's really not. Like, this is a relatively small account. They booked 5 calls in 1 day. So it kills that objection, and it shows proof of this. So this is pre-suasion content, example of killing objection that you get beforehand. So think about, like, what are the big objections that you get on your sales call? And they say, yeah, well, sounds great, but da-da-da. What are the objections that they say? You want to cover those beforehand in content. Or imagine you get on your sales calls, there's no objections. They're just like, yeah, let's rock, send invoice, let's go. That's what can happen if you do this correctly. Man, like this is the deep stuff right here. If you do this correctly, you can do really, really well. Other ways that you can build this belief can be telling your hero story. So that's kind of, if you go back to this picture, my pin thread here kind of tells my hero story. This is like your rags to riches story, or like your transformation story. Usually you start out in what I call the nightmare. So this is kind of where your prospects are at right now. They're living in this nightmare where they have this big problem. Share a time when you had that big problem. All right, and then you share your transformation. You had this epiphany moment. The epiphany moment is usually your unique mechanism, your secret sauce. Like, what did you discover that helped you get the dream outcome? All right, and then obviously you display your dream outcome, the transformation, the end result. And people really resonate with that. They're like, holy crap, oh, okay. He's lived what I'm living right now. He knows the struggle, so he can probably help me too. All right, your hero story. All right, also credibility points. If you have any credibility points, like for example, I spoke on stage here at this Client Ascension Conference in front of 100 plus entrepreneurs. This is kind of credibility right here. I spoke on Fox Sports Radio. Are examples of credibility. You want to drop those intermittently in your content. All right, it builds belief that you can get them the dream outcome. All right, so pre-suasion content. If you do this correctly, people are going to be so primed. All right, imagine if every person in your audience believed this. It's just a matter of, okay, they believe this now. Let's just literally offer them. Let's make the offer to them. That's the next step. All right, so we have number 3 is hot DMs. So you've heard of cold DMs. Cold DMs is when you're sending DMs to randos, people that don't know you, complete strangers, which honestly, like, that can still work, but this works just way better. So hot DMs. Here's what we do. So up to this point, we've gotten followers. We've gotten new followers. We've done pre-suasion content. So they have this belief now. They literally believe that we can get them the dream outcome. The only thing that's left is hot DMs. Get them in our DMs, basically make an offer. All right. So what we do here for hot DMs, we message our followers. So you can just send them a simple message. Hey, thanks for the follow. Curious, did you follow because you want this dream outcome or you're interested in this? Something like that. You open up the conversation. Or they come to you. People will start to DM you, especially if you build this correctly. You do this pre-suasion content correctly. All right, and you get them in DMs. You get hot DMs. There's only 3 things that we do in these DMs. Simple. Stupid, simple. If you do this, you will book a lot of calls. This has booked me up to 264 calls in 1 month. And this is, I know it's a very blurry GIF here, but here's proof of 264 calls booked in 1 month. All right. So with that said, 3 steps. Let's go over it. So what we have here, number 1 is the gap. All right, so the gap, let's see, this thing's kind of lagging. So what is the gap? The gap is basically your prospect is over here, they're here, and they want to get over here. All right, there's some gap in between where they are currently and where they'd like to be, their dream states. So for example, let's say they're 300 pounds and they want to be 200 pounds. There's a gap there. All we're doing is we need to become aware of what this gap is, and we need them to state, hey, this is the gap. All right, so this is going to be done. Ask them a simple question like, hey, I'm curious, can you tell me a bit about your goals and situation? And you get the gap. Very, very simple. Once you have the gap, you know, hey, the person is right here and they want to be over here. They're not where they want to be. Once we know this, we simply give them confidence that we can help. All right, so a simple statement like, hey, I can absolutely help you with this, or hey, I've done this for other people. I can definitely do this for you too. You make that simple statement. You just give them conviction. You give them confidence. That's what these people need. Then we move on to step number 3, which is booking a call. And man, biggest, like, so many people make mistakes with this. Like, it's crazy. Like, you will kill your call bookings if you do this wrong. Let me take a sip of water for this. So please, like, don't overcomplicate this step. Like, do not make it crazy. Like, hey, I'm offering a free consultation call. Let's chat and explore your situation. Maybe I can make you an offer and dive into my program to see if I can help you. And blah, blah, blah. Like, stop talking. It's not that deep. Here's what I say. And it works so extremely well. Like, oh my gosh, it works so well. All I say is this. Are you open to chat today or tomorrow? I send my Calendly link. All right, so it's very chill. It's very relaxed. Just like, hey, man, are you open to chat? Like, let's talk about this thing. It's very low key, it's very chill, and it just works so well because people are so tired of being sold to, of let's do a strategy session. Let's do, like, they don't want that. Like, let's just chat. Like, let's figure this thing out. Works really well. Booked me 264 calls in 1 month. That's hot DMs. And then obviously we get them on a call and you go through your sales process and you get a paying client. All right, so this is the process right here. You do this correctly, like, you're going to sign clients from Twitter, man. All right, this is the ultimate guide to getting coaching clients on Twitter. So follow these strategies to get followers in the first place. You warm them up, you prime them with pre-suasion content. Then we get them in hot DMs or booking calls. All right, these are hot, super, hyper qualified prospects ready to buy, ready to whip out their credit cards and give you money. All right, so try these strategies out. Do this. It's going to work extremely well for you. And look, if you're a coach yourself and you want to sign more clients from Twitter, or you want to add 10K to 30K a month to your coaching business, I can help you out. That's exactly what I do. So if you want that, click the link below. We can chat sometime to scale your coaching business. And appreciate you watching. Hope this was valuable. If you liked it, like this video, comment, subscribe. It helps the algo, and you'll see more videos like this in your algorithm. So appreciate that, and talk to you soon.